Greetings, Guardians. This is Olympus Alliance, and today is the moment we bring everything together. Over the past weeks, we've been walking side by side through low-cost builds, smart investments, and efficient nature heroes. Today, we stop looking at heroes in isolation and start looking at how nature actually fights, through synergy, pressure, and intelligent team construction. Because let's be honest, the nature faction is not in the best place right now. Until Byrna arrived, full nature compositions were rare, sometimes even avoided. Individual heroes were strong, yes, but as a faction, nature has struggled to define a clear identity in the meta. And that's exactly why this video matters. Today, we're showing you 5 nature-inspired teams that work, not in theory, not on paper, but in real battles. Some are heavy nature cores. Some are hybrids. And that's intentional. When another faction brings a missing tool that nature lacks, we use it. Because winning isn't about purity. It's about results. Let's dive in. We start with a team that has become one of the most reliable Kayla counters available right now, built around what many of you already know as the BAM core. Mushy, Alvanor, Mojo, and Byrna form the backbone of this composition, with Somna added as the final piece. This team doesn't try to outspeed the opponent. It doesn't rely on surprise. It simply overwhelms the front line and never lets go. Byrna is the engine. Her healing and bonus energy fuel everything. In most fights, Mushy becomes the primary target for Byrna's energy boost, and that's exactly what we want. Faster energy means faster mycelium generation, more pressure, and more durability. Add to that Mushy's weapon artifact armor buff, and suddenly the front line becomes extremely difficult to break. Mojo and Byrna apply constant magic penetration pressure, Alvanor amplifies magic attack for nature allies, and Somna brings crushing into the equation. Once this team starts rolling, it doesn't slow down. The opponent's tank collapses, the backline is exposed, and the fight ends quickly. It's powerful. It's aggressive. And it's incredibly satisfying to watch. Our second team shifts gears completely and leans into critical hits, dodge, and physical pressure. Here we bring together Yasmin and Oya as our main damage dealers, supported by Byrna, Dante, and Octavia. This lineup is all about tempo and evasion. Yasmin thrives in chaos, and this team creates exactly that environment. Oya boosts critical chance and provides healing on crits. Byrna adds even more sustain and energy. And the dodge engine created by Dante and Octavia allows Yasmin to avoid incoming damage, gain energy faster, and strike repeatedly. With her relic, Yasmin now pressures both the lowest armor and the lowest health target at the same time, which makes defending against her incredibly difficult. One dodge leads to another, energy spikes, ultimates come faster, and suddenly the opponent is always reacting instead of acting. This team feels slippery, uncomfortable to fight, and very punishing if misplayed against. The third team returns to the MAM core, Mushy, Alvanor, and Mojo, but this time we add 2 heroes that completely change the dynamic, Soleil and Cascade. Soleil brings something nature desperately needs, anti-control stability. He reduces the impact of stuns, blinds and silences, protecting the core from disruption. Against control-heavy teams, this alone can decide the outcome of a fight. Cascade adds raw pressure. His weapon artifact introduces additional armor and magic penetration, amplifying the already dangerous frontal damage generated by MAM. Together, these 5 heroes create a relentless forward push. The enemy tank absorbs hit after hit, until it can't anymore. And once that wall falls, everything behind it collapses. This team doesn't explode instantly. It crushes forward, step by step, until the opponent has nowhere left to stand. Our fourth team looks strange at first glance, and that's exactly why it works. Here we combine Mushy and Oya from nature with Corvus and Morrigan from eternity, and Cascade from mystery. This is another Kayla-focused counter, built with a very specific goal in mind. Corvus alone is no longer enough to deal with Kayla. His altar can punish her jump, but she often survives. That's where the rest of the team steps in. Mushy provides armor and sustained damage. Cascade applies heavy pressure. Oya can pull a weakened Kayla forward and finish the job. And Morrigan ensures that once Kayla is gone, there is no second chance. No revival. No reset. No comeback. It's not a pretty team. It's not elegant. But it does its job extremely well. And sometimes, that's all that matters. Our fifth and final team introduces a newer face into nature compositions, Maya. Since her transition and relic release, Maya has found a comfortable place within nature, offering healing and control that fits the faction perfectly. In this lineup, she pairs with Byrna and Yasmin, supported by Octavia and Somna. Octavia plays a critical role here. Her dodge mechanics allow Yasmin to avoid magic damage, gain energy, and stay alive long enough to reach her ultimate. That synergy alone makes this team dangerous. Byrna and Maya together provide strong healing and energy flow, stabilizing the early fight and allowing Yasmin to ramp up. Somna controls the battlefield, applying crushing at key moments to ensure that once pressure builds, resistance ends quickly. This team is flexible, effective on offense, annoying on defense, and very much present in the current meta. So, Guardians, what do we learn from all of this? Nature may not be the strongest faction on paper. But when built intelligently, when supported properly, it can compete, punish, and win. These 5 teams show that nature doesn't need brute force. It needs synergy, timing, and the right partners. Let us know in the comments which nature combinations you're using, which ones surprised you the most, and what you'd like us to explore next. Stay tuned, stay sharp. And as always, salute and friendship.